When you hear say so, do so, that seems to be the UK political climate. They have done it. The Prime Minister has resigned today. Today, he has left office. I mean, we've been hearing about that for the past few days. And yesterday, it was almost certain that it was going to happen. And today, it has happened. The PM has now left. Keir Starmer has gone. And in his place, I think there's this person, Andy Burham, whatever it's called, seemed to be the one vying for that role of Prime Minister to take over the Labour leadership. But anyway, I think my main concern is, now that this guy is gone, how is that going to impact on immigration? As immigrants, it is paramount that these kind of developments are put into perspective. So the first thing is, before the Prime Minister actually left, before Keir Starmer left, he started a lot of immigration policies that will make it, one, harder to come into the UK, even through any route, but also longer to get any semblance or any resemblance of permanency. However, it seems that's not enough, because I want to believe it's a huge part of why he's been kicked out, or he's been asked to leave. The first thing is, currently, there are things like, obviously, there are still things like study visa. So anyone that holds a study visa can still come into the country, or is about to hold a study visa, applying in the next few months, can still come in, no changes. To be honest, I don't think there will be any significant immediate change. And this is something people should keep in mind. There's no need to freak out or panic or be concerned significantly. Everything should still remain as it is for the next couple of months. However, depending on who comes in, there may be some changes as we go on, or maybe not changes, but some of the changes we've been hearing about that have not been implemented, some of them may be implemented, but we cannot tell how all of this will pan out. One thing is for sure, whoever is taking that position of, PM is definitely going to most likely try to appease all of these anti-immigration individuals and groups. So yeah, it doesn't most likely not going to be an easier ride, but it is still for now the same as we know it. Student visa is still very open, and schools are almost begging for international students to take up admissions. Things like Emirates is still going on. Things like graduate visa still will remain 18 months from January of next year. And key elements like work visa still the same, potentially may or may not change to 10 years for ILR on that visa route. But there are still significantly a lot of things that may remain as it is. However, it is also very important that you put that these developments and the potential changes that will be coming into perspective, and use that in deciding, is UK one a welcoming country when it comes to study? And if so, what are the experiences you can gain, and what are the skills you can take away to your home country to develop, or to a different country to develop in whichever way you think possible? So, but yeah, that's just the new one that's dropped freshly. And I just wanted to put a immigration/international student perspective into things. And we'll see how it goes, develop as we go on. So yeah, we'll see how it develops in the next couple of weeks, months, and maybe year. I mean, it might be interesting if one, because already we assume that Labour is going to just appoint a new person and the person takes charge. What if there's a call for general election? What if reform comes in? Yeah, it's a different, we'll see. Just keep watching and see what happens in the next couple of weeks, months. Bye.